All right. Are we live?
Yeah.
All right.
That
Hey.
should have done it.
All right. We're back. We fixed it. Matt panicked.
Yeah.
And the problem was as simple as unmuting something.
Yeah. It's I think
Hit.
we need to update our Elgato firmware or something. I don't know for sure, but it's definitely got some oh,
Matt, you've never played this game before, right?
correct.
Do you want?
Nope.
Okay.
Whatever you're gonna say, nope.
Try and stop me.
Okay. All right,
Matt's also a
there's my
professional speedrunner, so
Yeah, Matt is a professional.
I used to stream. I think like many people did at the start of the pandemic. I got in.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
There's
the door's locked.
I got into streaming on my own Twitch channel, and one of the stupid things that I decided to try doing was speedrunning, but I wanted to pick a game that I thought would be easy.
Yeah.
So you played Celeste?
So
Or-
I played Avoid the Noid on
Oh.
NES.
Ooh.
And turns out that game has an awful lot of
Then here.
randomness. At the end of every level, there's like,
Hey.
you have to pick
Wow.
pizza or something. It's been a while.
They weren't kidding. Everyone is hot in this game.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're all gods and goddesses, so
Right.
you'd think, they would be.
Oh, geez.
Ooh, you gotta pick one.
I'll give you this tip right now. It's probably not going to matter here in a bit,
Sure.
Thank you.
but the cool part about Hades is just the sheer replayability of it, because a lot of the god boons, like the one you just got from Athena, they are very random.
Ooh.
Right.
And
I knew it was at least a roguelike in some aspect.
yeah. So
You want to die?
you can get wildly different experiences playing with various weapons and getting different god boons and your decisions that you make. And the replay factor is built into the game in terms of the story.
Oh, so this is a roguelike.
Yes,
Oh.
but
Exit has its own.
not where, like, in some roguelikes, like, you go to a certain level, you die,
Uh-huh.
you have to go back to get your body and, like, keep going, or you start over and, like, your body's still there in the game world, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not every roguelike, but a lot of this is very different. Like, everything resets every run.
See,
but
I
it's
would consider that more typical
more typical
than the ones where you like are literally going back in.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even a Slay the Spire, right? Like I
Yeah.
consider that a roguelike,
Yeah.
even though it's not like a typical dungeon crawler.
Oh, you walked right into that.
I walk into a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a freaking gorgeous game.
Ooh, did you just chop that person's energy ball?
I might have, and I'm
Can't
sorry
tell.
for that.
Wow, you deflected something too.
I
There's a lot to this game, huh?
the
Very deep.
thing the boon that I got,
Mhm.
I might have said something about deflecting. I didn't really read it. So
Yeah, as long as you don't pay attention, that's all
Yeah.
that matters. Hey, gain hearts.
Yeah.
I
That's your
did.
max HP too.
I'm
if I
fine.
remember. And it also, because it's max, it'll up your current HP by
Nice.
So
Hey, and there's only
good.
one way out, and it's through here.
that away.
That'll do.
Yep. Yeah, this game's great. It's got a lot of different weapons in the. Well, you'll get there, but as you're playing through, you unlock other
So it's not
weapons
just
and stuff.
destructible terrain, huh?
Not
all
completely.
terrain
No.
is destructible.
Hashtag not all terrain.
No tall terrain.
I was looking forward to breaking down that wall and then getting to that little ghosty guy.
You know,
but
I
alas,
I feel ya, because I also am a big fan of destructible environments in video games. I just like being able to destroy something, you know?
You gotta deflect. Oh, your dash is generating deflection.
yeah.
That's
Fun.
pretty handy.
That's
actually.
great. So you can like dash through enemy attack. You're gonna beat this game in
First try.
one life, one run.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like kind of a fire starter in a way because I'm a prodigy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, a lot of people are saying this.
I'm more
Yeah.
of a more of a
Are you talking like a fire starter, like
I'm more of a Netscape navigator.
Oh, fair.
I'm hurt. Can't do it,
uh,
but I can fight.
I can't think of her name now. From Firestarter. I was gonna say she's a lady. She was
From what?
I was gonna say Brooke Shields, but it's not Brooke Shields.
I don't know what-
Oh, from the movie that they're remaking.
Yeah.
Oh, they're remaking a movie.
Yeah.
Have they
It's
done
called
that?
Firestarter.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Can you?
I'm thinking of
remake
the
a
original.
movie?
The original Firestarter.
It was a Stephen King book, and apparently it's okay.
Well, that's like a lot of Stephen King books.
It's not Neb Campbell, but they were in Scream together. Who's the blonde that dies in Scream right off the bat?
I don't know.
I've never seen Scream.
I've never seen
We are culture here.
Yeah. Am I
Only I
stuck?
had the
Okay.
internet.
I thought I was stuck on those spots. That would be
Drew Barrymore. I didn't even have to look it up.
Ah,
Drew Barrymore.
okay.
She played Firestarter in the original
Oh,
1980s movie.
Come on.
Everyone
mean,
knows that.
Clearly not.
I don't know who Drew Barrymore is.
That's a lie.
That's true. It is a lie. Oh, those big guys.
They do slap. You gotta slap them first.
I mean, if someone tries to kill you, you try to kill them right back.
Or
Right.
before.
That's how this game works.
Well, I mean, not always. I guess it sort of depends on the situation. Because, I mean, you can't just go around assuming everyone's going to try to kill you and then kill them first.
I mean,
Or can you?
that's how it worked in the Old
Hey.
West. Hey.
Right. I mean, I don't know if I would try that
I wouldn't.
So,
in
having-
court,
recommend
but
it.
otherwise.
Having played this game before, how's Matt doing so far?
Are you asking me? Or
Yeah.
He's doing quite well. He's got 40 hit points out of 100, so that means he's gotten a couple of them hard things, which you guys saw. He's doing great, dodging the blasts, which is very important. This is like a mini boss fight.
Yeah, these look big.
Yeah, that's a key part of the game is not getting hit. So
Yeah. Right. No, as soon as you said it's a roguelike, that
Yeah.
figured that part of my brain
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay.
The dash.
Focus on survival.
The
and
dash
dashing.
was a good pickup because
I'm
it's,
pretty happy
it's
with it
keeping
thus
you
far.
alive for sure.
Oh, they've got two health bars.
Dude.
Okay.
Does the,
Oh.
When the health bar goes black and they're dead, does that count as a health bar, or is it still?
No.
Is it?
Well,
Was it a health
No,
bar?
I mean at that point it's when their death bar filled up.
Death bar.
'Cause that's the one that's going to be all full up. When they're
Now
dead.
you're dead.
Ooh, I'm
That's one of
taking
them.
a lot of them.
One down. Okay. You are in the crit zone in terms of health.
Yeah,
But
I
you're
see
doing
that.
fine.
I see that
Okay.
That
Navi blinking
red
at
Keep
me.
dodging. Keep dodging. Stupid.
There was the Breath of the Wild news today, and then I'm wearing my
Yep.
third favorite Zelda shirt. No, this might be my second favorite.
What's your
Ooh.
favorite Zelda?
I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I do have
no, you
I do
got
have
hit.
3 Zelda shirts, but I think this probably is my favorite.
Keep
Out of
moving.
all of
Keep moving.
Don't get greedy.
That's the
Or
trick.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't reach.
Got him.
Got him. Way to go, Matt.
Yeah.
Had enough?
Yes.
That was
What is this?
revelry.
That's your character, Zagreus.
Hey.
Okay. I'll accept this message. I'll accept the charges.
Yeah.
Ah,
Giant.
Hello, it's me, Dionysus. We had a baby. It's a boy.
I thought he was calling me Zagman.
He is.
And I was real. No, like, because he's saying,
Like
like, hey there,
Zagman.
Zagman. But instead of, like, Zagman.
Hey there.
Like, there's the Zagman.
How's it going?
I think it'd be funnier if it was Zagman.
I think so
That's
too.
what I'm
Ooh.
there,
Ooh. All right. What you got?
Purple's good.
Leave it to the
I like your
things up around.
you're not wrong.
I mean, we talked about this last week,
Yeah.
where
It's
Purple is
color-coded.
Purple's good. Like, World of
Yeah.
Warcraft really did a lot for gaming mechanics in terms of color. Like,
Sure.
white bad, blue pretty good. Or no, white, green, blue, purple, orange. Like,
Orange.
we all know that's how it works now.
That is how that works now.
Don't forget green.
He
I did say
Oh, you did.
said
I
white,
didn't
green,
say it the
blue.
first time, and then I corrected myself.
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
technically, there's also gray sometimes, like gray,
Sure.
white, whatever.
Yeah.
I love a good gray item.
Yeah,
Give me
Depends
nothing
if it's like a
but-
lucky rabbit's foot, sure, but
yeah.
if it's, you know, just like, oh, you have to sell this.
No,
like,
let
I don't-
me beat the whole game in nothing but gray items.
That's
I mean, that's
certainly a
a challenge.
challenge.
I'm sure.
If only
people
we had a
have.
speedrunner around that could do things
Yeah,
like
if
that.
someone had, like, ever tried to speedrun Boys
Oh
in the Hood.
no!
There is no escaping.
Aw. I mean, isn't that the point of the game, though? That I want to escape?
Yeah.
You're about to find out.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Hey, keep it
Hey.
clean there, dude.
We got one swear every 30 seconds.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey.
wait, are you cool? You seem cool.
Welcome to the House of Hades,
Oh,
where
Hypnos.
Oh!
guess that means you died out.
Alright.
I love that vibe.
You better
so
pet him.
much.
I
You
didn't
better
actually
pet the
read it,
dog.
but I didn't
Oh my
read it.
God.
What'd she say?
Uh,
Oh, I
a-
can't talk to her again. What'd you
That's
say?
a dude.
he said,
Oh, that looked like a
"Hey, I
lady.
guess you died, huh? Man, that's a tricky time, isn't it?"
There's a good boy.
Yeah, you pet that separate.
Yay.
Oh.
Game wins. Game of the year.
That's how you know it's a good game if you can
Yep.
pet the dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters.
Also, hey chat, how's it going? Hope you guys are and friends and pals are doing okay.
How do I go
Matt is-
fight again?
Achilles.
Fear is
Hey.
for the weak.
Fear is for the weak.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
I know him. He died. He died at the gates of Troy.
Did
There's
he?
stuff in there. It looked like there was something
there?
to examine. Yeah.
I just want to fight more things.
The
Right
House of
bumper.
Hades. That dark.
This is the House of Hades. Stuff.
Because, like, I'm
You probably
equating
have to
this
go talk
now
to your dad.
There he
that
is.
my dad?
Stupid
I
boy.
think so.
Yep.
Oh,
I told you nobody gets out of here
Boy.
alive.
alright, rude.
Greetings, Father.
Wonton
Ransacking was a
ransacking.
delight. Thank you for
Oh, I
listening.
could go for
Chinese
some
drinks.
wontons right
I
now.
could eat some
Be on
wontons.
the way.
Do you like? Okay, what kind of
do I
wonton
care?
do you like?
I get
Never
Crab,
reached the surface.
steamed,
Mhm.
fried,
Doesn't
cheese,
really matter. Cheese? What? Wait, what?
cheese wontons.
That's not like a Chinese food thing. That's like a Texas thing?
No, that's like an Americanized Chinese food thing. Where you
I've
get-
never heard of that.
Cheese wontons?
You've never heard of cheese?
I've never heard of a cheese wonton. That's insane to me. I'm
So-
offended.
It's-
What kind of cheese is my question?
Oh,
it's
that's
like
good.
it's like a cream cheese kind of a thing, you know?
Like
It's
a
kinda
crab
like
rangoon?
crab- yeah,
Okay.
but it's
I
cheese.
believe it next.
Nix.
Because I mean, it
Yes.
a crab rangoon, sure, but a cheese wonton just doesn't sound like a good thing.
No, you just ran through your room. You probably could have gotten something
Okay.
from under your bed. Oh,
Oh, did I?
use something to unlock. Oh, you can. I don't know. I don't
My
know,
escape route's
but
back
this is
here.
like,
Oh.
hey, this is where I live, is what he said when he
Oh.
walked through.
The bedchambers of Prince.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not much of a looker. I'm a doer.
Yeah, do.
I'm a do.
Forget looking.
Go-
Only doing.
Go do the mirror. And by do, I mean
Skip
look
through
at the
the
mirror.
Oh,
because
wait.
These are the various weapons that you have to unlock.
Do I
right?
have
You
any
have
of
key.
those purple key dolls?
You have one.
have
It
one
says right
key
there.
dollar.
You can unlock the. Looks like a bow.
I do like a good bow. Sure.
There we go.
I did it.
Unlocked.
I did it.
Coronet.
Yay!
The
Hooray.
Heart Seeker.
And this is the training room.
Oh. Oh, what does that guy have to say?
Dead.
Oh no.
No, that
Yeah,
was-
boyo.
That was
Your
not actually that
training dummy.
impressive.
Press Y to volley fire.
Yeah. Oh. Press and release X. Oh. Okay.
Press
Press X while dashing to dash strike.
Wait. What?
Press X while dashing to dash strike. So dash and hit X at the same time.
I guess that was nothing.
Okay.
I'm
release
unimpressed
X
by
while
this
flashing to power shot.
I
So
want-
hold X.
Yeah, I did that. It's still remarkably
Oh,
unimpressive.
You gotta
when
do
you're
it
when you flash. So like now.
Oh, okay.
That moment where you're yeah.
There you
That's the
go.
one. No, I think you're right. I
For
think you're right.
70,
Get that sword.
Yeah, I want that sword.
Sword's pretty good.
I normally love a good bow, but
That's not a good bow.
escape. That's what
Again, yeah.
All right, Matt. Here we go out into Hades. It's time. It's time to you know go. Ooh, hey, is that
I.
Thor?
I accept.
I don't think it's Thor.
Greetings there.
Oh, it's
Yes.
Zeus.
Hey
Your
Zeus.
fathers
I've
are
heard of you.
difficult.
Oh, more stuff. Oh, right. I lost all my previous stuff, huh?
You did.
Yeah.
It's reset.
Uncle Zeus lending
Okay.
his support.
Zap,
Lord
zap,
Uncle
zap,
Zeus.
Or no,
Zap, zap,
whenever.
zap, 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 zap,
does 10,
Zap.
but it does
Zap.
it does
Zap.
that.
There's gonna be a long run. Zap, 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 zap.
Oh, you
Zap.
got
only did
hit
8.
already.
Zap.
You're in the first
Zap,
room,
zap,
and you
zap,
already got hit,
zap,
Matt.
Zap, zap. All right. So yeah, easy that was.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty easy and quick.
You were so it was like lightning quick.
Hey, there it
Yeah.
is.
Ah,
Zap, zap. All right, I'm done.
Hack and slash.
Did you have to? So you both went to school in Texas, yeah?
Yes.
Did you have to take mythology courses and such?
have to? No. Get to? Yes.
Oh, wait. Was it like an elective?
I mean, I just remember being a part of like English in general,
Yeah.
like
Okay,
studying
interesting.
Yeah, it was just a part of like it came up during
Humanities?
history or something.
Yeah.
History and humanities. I feel like that was pretty common
Yeah.
because we had a whole Egyptology course,
Oh, that's cool.
and I have heard from basically everyone else that I've ever met that they do not do that.
Yeah.
Where did you take that?
This was at Ballackinwood Middle School in Ballackinwood, Pennsylvania.
See, he had those type of classes, and we had Texas history class.
Right, yeah,
Hey.
I definitely did not ever have a Texas history. Like when I came, because I came to Texas to go to college, and the idea that I had to take Texas history and politics was the most insane thing I'd ever
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
thought of. It was
Especially since they don't really go into too much of what Texas history is.
I mean,
Like they talk about the highlights, you know, it's like, hey, remember the Alamo?
You do.
I didn't.
Did you know Davy Crockett came down here?
Yeah.
I didn't.
From Tennessee.
And then, but we don't talk about how some of the cool stuff, like Austin, for instance, or Texas is named Texas because of the Tejas Indians,
Yeah.
which were or Native Americans, which were the friendly Native Americans, and Austin specifically used to be called Waterloo, and but before that, it was home to a bunch of basically just like fun-loving stoner Native Americans who like had their whole deal was they just like hanging out, having a good time, and they were like the people who built the town over where they were hanging out were like, it's pretty rad. There's a river nearby. You don't have to do anything, and then it's all been downhill ever since.
Yeah.
Like all
There's
of it.
still some folks that want it to be like that,
There are.
but yeah, it's not.
But basically, people complaining about how Austin has changed has, since Austin has existed in its current form.
Yeah.
It's always been that way.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, to credit Texas for what it is, I definitely think that Texas has much more interesting history than like Pennsylvania. I mean, maybe not
Ooh.
Philadelphia
Somebody from
specifically.
Pennsylvania is gonna be mad at you, but
No, I mean
uh,
Philadelphia, tons of history, absolutely. Pennsylvania?
yeah, you guys had the cheesesteak. Come on.
I mean, that's very important. And soft pretzels and water ice, but no one ever thinks about those two.
Yep. Water ice?
Mm-hmm. Very important. Water ice. You gotta pronounce it right. It's water ice.
Water.
What?
Mhm.
What is that?
It's like Italian ice, but
Made out of water.
made out of water. No, it's like it's softer. It's not as like jab it with a knife and break the knife.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I will take that.
I don't think
You
you
don't
can.
have the money.
You
What?
can only get the one.
You don't have any cash.
There's
monies.
money in this game?
Yeah.
There is gold.
Where?
I don't know.
Worth it.
Oh, I
it's
see.
in the bottom right. We can't see it on the
No,
screen.
it's there. It's 27. I see it now. I just didn't know I had money. Where do I get money?
From killing.
I guess so.
Oh,
Oh, you got
another
another
keys.
key.
You can get another weapon.
Did I?
Well, maybe.
Well, you got to get a lot of keys to get another. Oh,
Ah!
Everybody saw the spikes, man.
I, th-
Matt,
I thought it would go slower.
never.
I like that occasional. Oh, that's not. Oh, you did it.
He dodged it.
The skull mats.
There he goes.
Hey, you got some money. Oh, that guy looks like a jerk.
You
They've,
got more money. Yeah,
they've been
30.
pretty annoying.
Yeah, they're kind of beefy, man.
Well, because
Yeah.
they're big,
Yeah,
squishy, beefy. They have like an uninterruptible attack, you know, because
And they have
like
that second bar. Yeah.
you can interrupt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is taking a lot more focus than I thought it would.
Yeah, no,
You're
good.
doing
great.
good.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
You're chopping them up.
Hey.
You got a third key total. I think that's 2 out of 2
I think
keys.
that's 1 key. He has.
You picked
Did
one
I,
up
I
earlier.
picked one up earlier. You said. I mean, again, I did not see it, but I believe you. Forgot.
Okay, lad. This is the mini boss.
Yes.
So again, this is where the souls part comes in, where the mini bosses are the same. So if you have mastered the attack pattern on these guys, then
I get stuck a lot.
I mean, there's stuff to get stuck on.
You and me both. Oh.
I don't know.
Right? Is that good?
You know, is life good?
I think in general, sure.
Sure. Oh yes.
You know, speaking broadly.
Yeah.
You're about to
You
get
know,
existential up in
like,
here.
well, that's like one of your icebreakers, Matt. Is life good?
Yeah, you know, just walk up to someone to a bar, ask that, guarantee conversation starter.
Hey, how's?
I mean,
Hey, we got
probably-
someone in the chat.
It's not even like
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
what the actual Hades.
Show no mercy. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Hey,
Company
company
man.
Matt 57.
Beans.
We're making Matt play Hades for the
It is-
first time ever. He's
You
first
can
time.
pull the monitor over to that if that would be easier for you. It just made sense that it would be up on that other monitor.
yeah, it's fine.
Skeletons.
Jared can read it.
Matt's never played Hades
I
before.
don't know,
Uh,
really. Well, at this point, I think I have a decent handle on what I'm
Hey,
doing.
look,
Kill
go
count is that
back,
too,
go back and
or
talk
death
to
count is
Hypnos,
that
my
too.
favorite character
Hypno?
so far.
Okay.
I've also never played Hades, but
You just got killed by one of those bloodless inferno bomber skeleton type guys. Nice.
I always wonder what happened if you just kind of stood around while all their bombs went off. Like, I love everything about their vibe.
I mean, yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, this is
Like-
definitely very just like
This is a character that was put in the game for me,
Yeah.
personally.
it. Right? Yeah. Hades. Hypnos definitely has real good, just like that sucks for you kind of vibes.
Yeah.
I'm into
I've
it.
personally never played Hades. Yeah, so that's 3 of us, Company Master, that have
Yeah.
never played Hades.
Mhm.
I hope you enjoy watching Matt suffer as you would instead. Use the mirror to grow stronger.
Wait, what? I
Go up
wasn't.
to the mirror. Yeah, that thing. To your.
Oh.
Yeah, there you
Oh.
go. Yeah.
No.
Reflect.
Oh, that I don't
No,
know.
I don't know
I don't
about
want to do that.
Okay.
All those
Right.
purple gems you're picking up, you can
Restore dying when you're. Oh, I get like a 1-up. Okay. Bor.
Perform 1 additional dash.
Yeah, I want that. I'll save up for that
All right.
because I dash a lot.
Dashing's good in
Mhm.
this game.
I have
Oh,
played
yeah.
a decent amount. Oh, it's just you.
Whoa.
I have played a decent amount of Enter the Gungeon,
Yeah.
although I am also very bad at that.
Fair.
But I think this is a little easier because there's less projectile.
How do you feel about games like Warframe?
Never
which is
heard
what
of it.
Company Matt? You've never heard of? How have you never heard of Warframe?
No. Is
I've
Warframe
heard
the one
Warframe.
with like the long hammerhead guy?
It's the one with the long hammer. It's the one with the long boys. Everyone has a sky surfboard now. It's like
Oh.
what
it like
Destiny.
Titanfall?
It was Destiny before Destiny, right? Because it was
They
like,
came out around the same time.
but it's basically a similar premise in the way that they both take place in the far distant future. You know, with like
Oh, yeah,
where
Daedalus-
there's
Daedalus hammers, you can upgrade things. So you just upgrade your sword. So you're
Oh,
just playing
nice.
like a madman now.
Yep.
Hey,
It's
there's
even
the glowing
working.
thing over there.
Here, I'll make my way over there.
Making my way downtown.
Warframe, you play as one of the Tenno, like these like space super soldiers. You get to do it's really fun gunplay. It kind of roguelike-y in that you have to make your way through like space dungeons and stuff.
Sure.
And
And
it's
you
free to play.
discover things. It's free to play. It's a ton of fun.
Oh, fun.
It can get a little bit grindy if you
Yeah.
aren't if you don't want
Oh
that
my
kind of a
gosh.
game. Then they're supposed nearby.
Well, there won't be in a second. This is very
Right.
good.
You just have to hold.
Captain
Are you just
Ginsu.
holding down X?
Like, this is all I'm
Yes.
doing.
This is my kind of gameplay.
This is a really good hammer that Daedalus gave me or whatever.
Who's an upgrade? Yeah. You just
Delicious.
cut cutting through the noise.
See,
what-
that's the secret. Just never stop attacking.
I mean, it's true. Company Master, what's your chosen Warframe? Because you can kit your character out in a ton of different ways. You can play like, you can play hard and fast. You can be like super agile and dodgy. And
Is this
sneaky.
based on class or equipment?
Equipment?
Okay.
Kind of, mostly.
So what sort of what
Rhino,
kind
100%. Yeah,
of, Rhino?
Rhino.
Rhino.
Feel like a Titan.
Yeah.
Is that anything to do with the Ratchet and Clank weapon?
Yes.
Ah, wonderful.
In
Then
that
very
it has
easy.
nothing to do with the Ratchet and Clank weapon at
That's
all.
the opposite of what you said.
True.
I don't know why I said it like that. I regret it. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's one of the fruits you can give to.
Oh.
You have a choice here. You can pick
Oh.
which boon you want.
If you want those, that looked like the money symbol.
Brimstones.
Come back. Alright, come
So yeah, but
here. I was gonna
Oh,
ask
more.
what sort of games do you play in your free time? Both is either was.
Jericho.
Okay. Are you familiar with a little game called Elden Ring?
Yes.
I've heard of it.
I've been playing that lately.
Can I say some bad news?
Yeah.
I think I hate Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh, 100 monies.
that is a lot
Cash
of money.
monies. And you can pick.
Key or
Or-
skull bag?
Oh.
Yeah, I would. I mean, it's up to you, but I'd probably go for the key for the
Nah.
For mo-
for the more weapons.
Matt has the best sword already.
That's true.
Yeah.
This is gonna get us
But
through
he's
to
gonna
the end of the game.
he's gonna die.
Oh, okay. So
So
pick
now you can buy.
or
Oh.
a Happy Meal,
You can buy a Happy Meal. You can buy the 25
which is
extra
probably
hit points.
yeah.
Can I get more
Oh,
money
what is this
and then come
person?
back?
Who's
Oops, that's
Oh, Chiron. I've heard
Chiron,
this pronounced
Chiron?
30 different ways.
yeah.
Charon?
Chiron, Chiron,
Sharon?
Sharon.
Sharon, the ferryman,
Yeah.
or is it ferryman? Ferryman,
Furman.
Furman, English
Abe
one.
Furman.
Abe Furman.
What is
The-
that? Is this just a
the-
heal?
That's the plus 25 hit
That's
points
max.
to max and
Okay.
current.
Okay, cool.
Cheers, mate.
That's probably the one you want. Cheers, mate.
Is that
Go on your way. It's me,
Abe Furman, the
Russell Crowe.
Abe Furman is the Sausage King of
Sausage
Chicago.
King of Chicago? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a buddy that anytime he'd go up to a restaurant and they'd be like, "What's your name?" He'd be like, "Abe Furman."
You know,
I wonder if references like no, they have, but how badly have they like degraded to the point
Oh,
where
it's
people
great.
know what it is?
Because like a lot of the times the hostesses would be like under 18 or whatever.
Right, and they're just like, okay,
All right, Abe, sure.
right.
so
That's a sort of weird sounding name, but
Hey,
whatever.
Roman, your table's ready. Yeah,
Is
here-
it
here's-
Shaggy?
yeah.
yeah.
It's
Uh,
puberty.
Well, Shaggy.
Oh, gotcha.
Shaggy is definitely.
Was this good?
Hey, Zag, man.
Wow, Dionysus is like surprisingly hot.
They're all hot. That's the
mean,
I
one
know,
thing
but,
I
like,
knew about this.
You were right. Ooh.
Like, Hangover done.
Hangover. You didn't pick Hangover, did you?
I did. I thought I did.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Maybe not.
I think you replaced your sword.
Nope.
Nope. Oh yeah, no, that inflicts Hangover.
Yeah, I'm gonna get everyone drunk.
Get drunk with my sword slashing.
This feels very good. Like,
It
I don't
seems
know
to be
this
working
game that
for you.
good, but
It's like
so far, except these lasers.
You can't chop lasers. You can dash, Matt. See, your strategy of not
Yeah.
of only attacking.
I don't
It's kind of-
understand.
it's
you went from.
fire.
Remember the start of the run? That was all like, I love dashing. I
Yeah.
dash all the
Yeah,
time.
and then I
he
got
was like,
infinite attack.
sword time.
Yeah, Rhino is basically one of several tanky warframes. The abilities are geared for frontline fighting and
Ah.
semi-buffing your allies. Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
Titan equivalent.
Titan. Yeah, I like that.
No, this the Warframe.
But this is warframe.
Yeah,
okay,
Warframe.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I thought
what-
we were still talking about.
No, I just saw that
Whatever.
Company Master. I got
Gotcha.
so sucked into your what you call it?
Very good
your
abilities?
Very good abilities and gameplay that
Maybe you
I
could talk to the skeleton too.
I can talk to a
Matt,
lot of things.
Matt,
Yeah, he's-
you know, for someone who is amused by the fact that everyone in this game is hot, you are sure talking to none of them.
You know what?
Which is how you interact with
You
them.
really got me on that one. Can't I have a. Ooh.
Oh, Company Master says, yeah, Rhino's basically my favorite frame to play, especially when I run weapons like the Kubazar. Oh yeah, or
Kuba
Gansons.
Rama.
That's the other thing about Warframe is that everything, like, if you thought Destiny had its share of capital letter words,
I
proper
did.
nouns,
Did not
and it does.
think that.
Warframe does even more. I honestly really like their story. It's one of
Yeah.
those, like, it's so far in the future that it's basically magic, but also
Sure.
science, and there's like all kinds of weird, crazy, semi-existent. Did you just?
Oh.
You can dash over pits.
You know what? That
You
makes
learn
sense.
something new some days.
But so this brings me back to my original question: like, what kind of games do both of you play?
Okay, so I was saying I like a good.
You
mix
like
of
Elden
games.
Ring, and Matt said he didn't like it,
Yeah.
but then we
And then we-
got
Then I
distracted.
got distracted.
Yeah.
What, so Matt, why
in
did you?
general? No.
Why
I don't know,
why
in
did
general,
you
Robert.
make yourself why did you make yourself the #1 target on the internet?
Yeah,
So and it's not just because game hard I'm bad.
that's what everybody's gonna say though.
That- right, so that's why I'm starting
game
it off.
hard I'm bad is why I like it. But
But go
so
on.
one of the main things that bugs me about it is the negative feedback loop. And what I mean by that is that you, specifically with consumables, so, and the lack of, or losing your runes.
yeah.
So specifically, I mean, I have that one consumable that, like, it makes your weapon on fire, whatever. So I use those, and I have all of these potions that
Sure.
reduce the amount of scarlet rot I take, and improve my strength, all these things. I use all of them, of which I only have one, because this is a really hard battle, so I use all of them. And I still die. Now I am worse off than when I started.
Right.
And that is also true with runes, and it makes it especially frustrating. And I'm not saying it's a bad game. It is a fantastic game.
Right.
But
But
Not your cup
that
of tea.
that part is very frustrating.
Yeah.
and especially because absolutely the reason I love Breath of the Wild so much is because of the open world exploration, of which
Right.
Elden Ring also has.
It does.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
It has
However,
it in spades. you found a new mini boss.
They
yeah,
slap harder.
but they.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you can shoot them.
No, I got rid of my bow.
No. If you hit
Oh, I
B,
do. Yeah.
you don't get it back until you kill the person that it's in. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got the little crystal above his head now.
But
Target numero uno. There you go. Dash in, dash out.
yeah.
Hey, not.
No.
And
Oh,
no!
no!
Just because F you, that's why.
But so also one of the things with Elden Ring is that, not to like keep harping on why I don't like the game, because I like exploration,
he's-
Uh-huh.
but the
Just like
what was I saying?
You like
Just
exploration.
You like
Right,
exploration.
But
but
Elden
it
Ring-
does not actually have that big of a world because they block you off by these bosses. So like mild spoilers, like you have like your initial Linwood?
Lingrave.
Lingrave, thank you. You have that initial area, and that's cool. You explore that. And they were like, all right, cool, I'll go east. And be like, oh, no, this swamp is terrible. I cannot go any further.
Why would you go into that swamp?
Because dragons kill you.
Right.
Which I guess is a negative, not how you asked it. But that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like if you're just going to explore, you're like, all right, I can't go east. South, water. West, water. North, there's like a boss you have to pass to be able to get into
Yeah,
regions.
It's like a
the
gatekeeper boss.
gatekeeping boss.
It is, right,
Yes,
literally,
literally a
gatekeeper.
gatekeeper.
Yeah.
And it's
We'll just take your sword and punch him in the face with it.
right, but
But
I want to be able to just like go and like when I explored into the swamp, the Kaled swamps or
Uh-huh.
whatever, that was
Hey.
fine because I was over my head, but I was allowed to do it anyway.
right.
Sure.
But
I'm doing like a leech build.
I like it.
So Elden Ring does not really allow that kind of gameplay of
Right. Of like, oh,
let me get into trouble,
right.
which is weird for a game like Elden.
It's I see what you mean. I can see that, and like, yeah, there's definitely that part where it's like I don't want to.
Oh, there we go.
I don't want to like beat my head against the boss or whatever. You know, I don't want to have to grind. I just want to go roam around and see what there is to see, which is what Breath of the Wild does really well. Because you can just go and like, sure, there are some areas where you just can't hang, but like you can get there.
But, right, exactly. Like when I played Breath of the Wild, I played it for like 100 hours before I even went to any of the divine beasts.
Right.
Just because that's what I just like exploring, running around, having a good time, getting into trouble.
Do you do a similar thing with like a Skyrim too?
Or, yeah, no, like if
God, yeah.
any kind of game like that, I honest to God have no idea what the story of the Skyrim is. Like
There's a dragon?
there's a dragon, and then there's a war between like two different factions, like the Nords
The
and
Lords and the Imperials.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this
Imperials.
leach build is really working out for you.
Yeah,
I
just
saw
have-
you go
I
from
just-
like
right.
2 to
You're
back up to full.
yeah.
I just have to be really aggressive, which I think might work out for me.
I mean, that does seem to be your play style. No, I'm with you.
Diet Bro-Nisis.
So what is gift? I
So
no
you
idea.
picked up. I forgot the name of it, but
because I don't want to lose my leech build.
you can give him the gift and accept. But the gift is like part of the story, which you have not cared about. So
No.
just accept.
Yeah, you
the
may
gift.
as well just accept a different thing. Yeah. Why engage with any of the mechanics?
No.
Yeah.
I know you hear me in the
So like, there's a whole like you can unlock story for every single one of the gods you're interacting with. So yeah, but that's what the gifts are for.
The thing that I really like about
Is it Pantheon? No.
Skyrim is so that also made it very hard to play. Was Skyrim had
Horse armor? No.
yeah, I paid $70 for horse armor. No.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Ah.
Skyrim
okay
had
if
that.
you did.
What was the Radiant storytelling AI thing, where like
I have no idea.
so it would procedurally generate quests in the
Oh.
world.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it does. It did. It would. So like randomly you'd encounter NPCs that are like, "Hey, go into this cave and help me out."
That explains a lot.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Pomegranate gives you upgrades outside, I think, and then I don't remember.
Yeah. I honestly didn't
Purple.
notice
That's
those
Aphrodite.
icons until just now. Hey.
That's going to be an Aphrodite boon, I think.
I mean, that tracks.
If you survive.
But it also means like if you're like, oh well, I'm gonna do what I find interesting right now. I'm gonna see what I can get. You know, you'll never run out of things to do in Skyrim. But if you're like, I'm gonna do everything before I finish the game,
It's literally
you'll
everything.
never. Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
ever get. If you walk from point A to point B, you run into 27 things along the way and you get distracted.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about Breath of the Wild. I mean, the Yiga clan eventually got very boring. But like that kind of thing of just like, there's always something to just like
Yeah.
be.
That's fair. Yeah.
Which is what I liked about kind of what I'm liking about Elden Ring so far. But I definitely like if, like you say, you're using consumables. You're it's just a grind, right? And like if you don't have
Bam,
the
there's another
whoa, if you don't have the time,
Matt's reactions. Hello.
if you don't have the time to grind, crush shot. After you take damage foes around you inflict weak.
Let's do that because I'm taking a lot of damage
But you
and
got
then
the
healing
leech
it.
build,
Right.
so this is
Yeah,
just
yeah,
side
yeah.
note. This is where the game starts to really open up when you start understanding the different builds you can do. But again, it's all based on which boons become an option for you. Sometimes you can't control it, and sometimes you just waltz into an awesome loadout, and sometimes you don't.
Speaking of
that's any roguelike for the
Yeah.
most part.
Speaking of different builds, Company Master says their dad plays a ton of Skyrim. Mostly they try out different builds, and yeah, I mean 100%.
Yeah.
Like that is the, you know, like, oh, what am I gonna do this time? Am I gonna be a one-handed cat? You know,
Yeah.
Am I gonna be
sword
a sneak
and
archer
board?
again?
Yes, always.
That's all.
Am
I've
I
ever done.
am I going to play with spells? I'm in a one-hand spell and sword, two-handed weapon, and there's so many options.
Yeah.
I've tried
Which
to
is-
do other builds, but I always end up back on stealth archer.
That's what I like about so-called open world games. One of the things I really liked about Cyberpunk 2077 was how much different variety there was. And
Really?
you'd think there wouldn't be, because it's get guns and
Yeah.
cyberware, and that's it. But no.
But some
there's-
people don't play like that.
Some people don't play like that.
This is weird.
There's so much stuff out there. You can play. You can play like hacking is basically magic, which is one of the ways of things I really enjoyed about
So
that.
the pomegranates upgrade a specific build option. So you just
fun.
upgraded whatever you just upgraded.
Wave of despair.
More take damage, cause effects.
But it makes the game feel different, even though the storytelling stuff is. Why did you walk into that trap?
Because
Matt?
I was looking at chat.
Yeah, personally, I don't play violent video games at all. I
Right.
stick to Train Simulator.
I mean, you got your Animal Crossings,
Yeah.
and there's plenty of non-violent video
That's a
games out
lie.
there.
Have
I
you?
play a lot of
Yeah,
video
you play exclusively Destiny 2.
No, I've been dabbling in other things too.
Oh, and Hunt Showdown.
That too. Yeah.
Which-
play a lot of hunt.
We can't play on stream because
The computer will cry.
we're good. Well, one of us is good at it. The other two of us aren't.
I've never even
Yeah.
heard of this game. What is this?
It's the one that Adam was telling you about last time.
That we
You
can't
didn't
play on
listen
Hunt.
to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
You deal 50% damage striking from behind.
So how these
oh,
work?
6
is they last
encounters.
for so
I
many
see.
encounters.
I see.
Encounters are a room. Yeah.
Oh, fun. You might want.
Wait, what is? Oh, duration for that long. All right, I don't
Yeah.
want to use.
Yeah. What have I been playing lately? Still
Well,
playing,
like
still playing
in
Destiny 2.
more vague terms though, like what kind of game? Like,
I like-
all right, you can
so-
sit down and play any game you want.
Right.
What genre are you playing?
I like a game with a fun story. I don't know, like, for me, it's less about the mechanics of the game that
Yeah.
attract me to it. It's more the like, do I have fun either playing it or do I have fun kind of getting into the story of it? So like. Also, how hard is it to stop playing? Which is my biggest gripe with Elden Ring. It's very easy to be like, okay, I'm done with this game. I'm going to play it, but you can't quit out. You have to like go through 2 different menus.
It
and
is a
loading
lot,
screens
right?
To quit.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who's thought that.
No, it's a lot. And
Especially, I'll get very frustrated, be like, I want to slam and just quit out, but I've
but like I really
quit again.
I'll get
Are
really
you
into.
sure you want to be a quitter?
I'll get really into games like I loved the Outer Wilds, which
Yeah. That was a good one.
is incredible.
It felt like a very Fallout game, but not.
Oh no, not the Outer Worlds, the Outer Wilds. They're
Oh,
2 different games.
you're right. I get it mixed up all the time because
Everyone
it's got-
does, including the
Understandable.
people that one of the writers that wrote for both games.
Also, to be fair, both games have a really fun story. So.
They do have a really fun story. I have learned that I like. I guess I like certain genres a little bit more. Like I mean, I know it makes me trash, but I like the Assassin's Creed genre because I like easy. I like combat that seems hard but is easy.
Have you played the Batman games?
Yeah,
I have.
like Arkham Asylum
Arkham
and all those.
Asylum, yeah.
Yeah.
Where it makes me feel cool, even though all I'm doing is pushing buttons
And blocking.
and blocking.
Yeah. Counter.
That's it. But it's nice to feel good and to actually like make it easy to do instead of like in Elden Ring, where you actually have to have timing and rhythm and stuff.
I like the Batman games and the same deal with the Assassin's Creed games because it mixed the combat with the exploration. You could do a lot of stuff and run around and check stuff out.
When I am in my ultimate like, oh, I'm a try-hard gamer mode though, I love me either a good battle royale, or some deathmatch thing. Like I like a straight up combat shooter thing more than I like.
What would you say is your? Well, do both. What's your battle royale of choice right now?
I don't have one right now.
What
I
is
used
your
to
deathmatch
play.
of choice
Yeah,
right
so I used to like Apex Legends. I got really into for a while. But there's just too much like stuff in it, you know? Like it's too meta-y.
Sure.
If that
Apex
makes
has
sense.
a lot going on.
It does, and I like it, and I get why people really like it. But I just want to be able to like go around and shoot people. And for,
You want the quick death
I
match.
want the quick deathmatch play. Like for
I
like
mean, you might like new Fortnite.
I might. Well, I'm kind of curious to try it out. I really, when they had it, when I played it, before it was, kind of like, I don't know, too much and too samey, I really liked Overwatch's deathmatch because you could convince people to, if just by being an absolute fan, you could convince people to play all Reinhardt, and that would be very fun.
I played a lot of Overwatch when it came out, and at some point just lost interest.
Yeah,
I
same.
played a lot of mystery heroes in Overwatch because I didn't like people.
hated Mystery
I
Heroes.
loved it because I hated people yelling at me to play. Hey, we need X class. Go play X class. And I'm like, no, I don't want to have this decision. Because for me, playing a first-person shooter is like playing any first-person shooter. Just give me the gun and point me at where to go.
Yeah.
Right. Like I don't need to figure out like all the ults and stuff like that. It's fine. If they're there, cool, I'll use them. But whatever, just let me shoot stuff.
That's interesting.
I honestly, I liked Modern Warfare as a battle
Little
royale.
COD.
Yeah,
COD
Have
action.
you tried Valorant?
I have. I don't like it.
Really?
You have to be too good at the game.
It does. There's a steep learning or ceiling.
There's
skill
like a skill
floor.
ceiling, yeah.
No,
Skill floor.
it's a skill floor, but
Skill floor.
it's more like a cliff.
Yeah.
But it's very Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
The thing about Counter-Strike is I played that when I was a kid,
Right.
But there's people that were still playing it,
And they're all
really,
good at
really
it.
good.
Right.
It's just
Right?
like it's like a Titanfall 2. I want to play that game and to really I love it. I love playing the campaign is amazing.
Sure.
The multiplayer is so much fun as long as you're playing with people who aren't good at the game.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
If you just want to run around and smash stuff.
There's definitely a point in a new game's life cycle where everyone gets too good at it and it stops being fun.
yeah.
It's such a bummer when I've been playing a lot of Super Auto Pets, which is like you know what that is?
Is that an auto battler?
It's an auto pet.
Yeah, sure.
And it is
Hey.
very much at that point where everyone has gotten too good at it.
Sure.
I'm just going purple.
Yeah.
Didn't even read it.
I think
Didn't
it's
even read,
the
don't
old
even
lightning
care.
bolt dash.
I mean,
So you
I
got to be
feel
careful
like
with
I'm-
that, Matt, because some
Uh-oh.
things do overwrite your other abilities.
Oh, speaking
hi,
of
man.
Warframe, the game's celebrating its 9th anniversary, and next month
Oh,
will be
shit.
returning to the ship that started it all. Wow!
oh,
That's awesome.
fun.
Come on, make it.
That's really cool. I'm gonna have to load back into it.
Yeah. No, I actually play a lot of other stuff besides.
I
Destiny and-
one-winged devil.
Does seem
I think
that
it's she's got a sister as well.
Oh, does her sister have the other wing?
Yeah, you'll see.
That was not in the Hades movie. Like, I don't know who this Meg thinks she is, but
In the Hades movie? Did you mean Hercules?
what did I say?
Hades.
Yeah, Hercules.
Yeah.
I was focusing.
You were focused.
And
enough.
clearly not enough.
Yeah.
You know,
really.
you had a strong build going there.
I did, and then I
did. Now-
squandered
now
it
you
by
have to
making a
start
Hades
all
joke.
over again.
Hercules!
There you go.
Oh my god, that's what I want a clip of, is of you going, Hercules!
See, this is all right. At some point, we'll have to start writing down these clips because at some point we'll have enough
Yeah.
very good clips to make a highlight reel, and then we'll become super popular. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give something to Hypnos.
Okay.
I did it.
Surprise, Hypnos.
I got you this.
Whoa, you can't bring that in here.
Wait, what did I bring?
Some crack cocaine.
Just kidding.
Apparently.
Thanks. Wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Oh, what do I get?
Hey.
A heart.
Hypnos.
Chthonic coin purse. Cheers, Hypnos.
Is that a euphemism?
Nope.
Okay.
It could
You
be.
should go look in the mirror.
Oh. Sure.
I
What?
love. I can I just say, Matt.
Hmm.
I love just how much you're ignoring the like giant because there was the exclamation mark in the thought like in the speech bubble,
Was
but then there
there?
was also
Oh.
like the big like
Yeah.
jagged edge exclamation mark over the thing next to Hades, And
you're
that was
nope.
so good.
Oh, I didn't even.
No,
do it.
don't go
No,
back.
no,
No, don't do it. You'll
Okay.
ruin it. Okay, but just to see what you're ignoring.
Oh, I did see it. I
Yeah.
saw it. I
Yeah.
saw it.
Well,
Okay.
there's more. The next time you die, you'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep
But,
an eye out.
Keep an eye out for what you run past.
That
because I
feels
love
very
it.
counterintuitive.
Keep an eye out for what you
Because
do.
if I
Ah, yes,
see it-
returning to the Zaramen.
If I see it, I will engage with it.
Right.
But I typically don't.
You
look-
don't see
So
Tartarus.
this is a little more behind the scenes stuff,
Mhm.
but we are in a studio sort of, and there's a bunch of stuff over on that side.
Mm-hmm.
And when it got moved into here, our boss mentioned like, "Oh, hey, by the way, all that stuff, we'll deal with that." And I was like, "Oh, what stuff?"
Yeah, you just
It's-
didn't even notice.
It's a big pile. Like it
You're
is.
talking about all the battle mats?
Yeah, like it's a pile as tall as I am, and I just 100% did not even notice it.
Also, thanks for avoiding spoilers, Company Master.
Yeah.
I'm a ways into the story, but I know these two have never played
Yeah.
Warframe.
Of Warframe. Oh, okay.
Warframe. It's very fun. I like the gunplay and gameplay in it.
Yeah.
I know I've looked at this before.
Yeah, for me, the game genre, it kind of depends on what mood I'm in.
Mhm.
Like, if I want something meaty, I'll play something different. If I just want to sit down and spin to win, I'll play something else.
Yeah,
you know?
because like sometimes you just like I want to watch numbers go up
Yeah.
and health bars
That
go
game's
down.
called Diablo 3.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
There's-
I had played a lot of that,
It's
too.
been a while, you know.
Every
like,
now and then, I keep it installed, because every now and then I'm like, I just want to go hop on the Barbarian and spin to win. Like, I had a rough day, I don't want to think about anything. I just want to spin around the screen and kill stuff.
I had a build like that once.
Yep. And then I discovered Lost
Yeah,
Ark,
it was
too.
about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. But you weren't spinning, you were just going
That's
straight. I
true.
want to spin.
Yeah, I wasn't spinning.
Yeah,
What a
spin to
bummer.
win.
Oh, you should play Garrus. No, that's not his name.
Cares?
The guy from League of Legends.
Oh, I never played.
I
I
played some
played
League, but I don't
Dota
remember.
once. No, I
Played
played
a lot
Dota
of
a couple
Dota.
times, and I tried to get into Heroes of the Storm.
I
which
like pots a lot.
Yeah, it was pretty. Is it still going? Like
Yeah,
it's
it's
still around,
it's
right?
still-
It's just like
still a thing.
Not
getting developed
not-
or something.
Yeah,
People
they're not
aren't
really-
really. I mean, they kind of stopped with it anyway, like
Yeah.
well into it while it was still popular.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean,
'cause
well,
I remember hearing it was like, yeah, you can't really play it.
apparently there's just a lot going on at Activision
Yeah,
Blizzard.
you can still play that game. The most fun I have is my wife and I play. We play Cho'Gall.
Yeah.
Cho'Gall's
Which is
fun, yeah.
It's a
I
lot
did
of
really
fun
enjoy that.
if you have a partner to play that with. Because he's basically like 1.5 hero.
Right.
So it's in a one-on-one situation, you're stronger than everybody else. But in a
Only if you got the
2-on-1
good coordination.
Yeah, if a 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 situation pops up, you know you're still two players, so it's kind of weird.
You know
But
what?
you can snipe really. You can smash heroes and snipe them in position and stuff.
Talking about it, something about the Cho'Gall. I guess I do actually have like there is a genre that I will get sucked into, and
Yeah.
I will go out of my way to find and play. But I'm also extremely picky about it. So
Oh,
it has to be good. I like a good turn-based tactical game like
Sure.
XCOM.
XCOM.
I'm extremely picky about it though.
Yeah.
Like it has to be because it's just enough of a roguelike. In that like you don't know what you're gonna find and what you're gonna get, and there's base building and you improve between missions. And
Yep.
like the gameplay has to be fun, because like I could miss a 98% shot in any game, right? But like there's something about XCOM where it's like, okay, this actually feels cool. Like I'm taking cover, moving
Yeah.
my dudes, and things are happening. Ironically, XCOM and XCOM 2 especially, I don't like the story because it gets in the way of me
you
just
shooting
having a
stuff.
good time, right? Like I don't want to race against all of these objectives that are there to
Yeah, the
incentivize me to
pressure.
upgrade. Yeah.
Yeah, the pressure.
I just want to like play, go on missions, have fun, and like do stuff.
You know
but
what?
I want it to be the XCOM gameplay that I really love. Yes.
I still like Masters of Orion 2, like the
mhm.
4X turn-based strategy games.
Mm-hmm.
Like
What is this?
You ever play like one of those space games where you
yeah,
find
Empire build.
planets and you build an empire
Yeah,
and all
you
this
start with
other
one
jazz?
planet, you
Sure,
build
sure, sure.
spaceships, you go.
No,
combat
that
other
what
spaceships.
game are you talking about?
Masters of Orion.
I've never heard of it.
1,
It's a
2, and
classic.
3. It is
Oh.
a
Yeah.
stable.
I actually
Yeah.
still have my old like CD-ROM copy of Masters of Orion 2, and like I reinstall that game probably like once every couple of years just to get my fix and then uninstall it again. Because it's one of those games that like you suffer from one more turn syndrome. It'll be like, you'll be playing at like 8 p.m. Like, yeah, I should stop and get dinner. Let me do one more round. And then the next thing you know, it's 4 a.m. and you should go to bed. So,
Right.
I did that with Civilization.
Yeah.
Every Civilization game I've ever played, I did
Yeah,
that a lot.
Civ has a lot of one more turn syndrome.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
in Civ, well, I think in all the Civs recently, like as soon as you win, it even gives you literally a one more turn button.
Yeah.
But it's got that ellipsis, so you know it's not.
What is the
Oh,
one
man.
game you guys have stayed up like way too late? Like the last game you stayed up way too late playing, and you realize like, oh, that's.
I mean, I did do that with Elden Ring when I started. I had like a 4 a.m. like that first night.
Crystal.
But in general, that was Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch.
Well,
Yeah.
For me, it was. Do you remember FTL?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
that's nice.
Oh, I love that.
That was
I
one.
out of every game we've talked about, it's like every few months I'll jump back in. That's my FTL is
that's
that
your-
for me.
Factorio got me.
Factorio's good.
Tell you a little story real quick. I was playing Factorio with a bunch of friends. We set up a server and we're all playing together, right? At one point, one of the friends this was like 3 or 4 of us. One of the friends says, "Hey man, all right, I'm gonna take off. I'll catch you tomorrow." He leaves. Next thing I know, he pops back in the server.
Oh,
He's like,
then
"Hey,
release
you guys,
the spin attack.
you guys are up early."
Oh,
And I go,
no.
"What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Yeah, you guys are. What time did you guys hop on the server?" And I looked at the clock and realized it was 8 in the morning and we hadn't left. Me and the other guy were just sitting there,
That's pretty good.
and he was like, "Wait, what?" So I was like, "Yeah,
oh,
dude."
I have to get it. And
You can
oh, okay,
return
but it does come. Got it.
And I bet it does damage
It
as it returns.
does.
And press X while dashing to dash strike.
Yeah, Dash Strike seems like a thing I'm not gonna do a whole lot of.
Yeah, but it was one of those games, and that was when I realized I shouldn't play this game.
Right.
So I haven't done that in a while. And then Satisfactory came out and was like, "Hey,
Yes.
you like Factorio?"
I think
Triple
triple
jab.
jab.
Triple jab. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was like
quick spin also seems pretty good.
Yeah,
win to win, man.
but
But
three.
three
yeah,
jabs.
3 jabs.
3 is more than 1.
Yeah, but
Yes. Look at that.
Satisfactory was one of the
Oh, that's what it means.
games too. Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be like step, step, step.
no, it's like
It's like
an arc, frontal.
I don't have 3
frontal
arms,
cone,
so I can't really.
frontal cone of death.
You get it, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
This is a good time.
What are the games though? Yeah, there's just a lot.
But also, like, you can like attack from behind cover and stuff.
I mean,
Does appear to be the case.
it looks like it extended the.
We can use
I mean,
this
obviously
as
the,
a weapon.
the arc of the weapon, but also like the range.
Maybe.
Yeah, it definitely made your attacks wider. That's pretty cool.
This
I'm into
is-
it.
this is- now all you need now is the leech ability. and
Right.
We're going all the way, baby.
Yeah, just slowly.
Does it hit? I'm trying to think. Does it hit everything in between, or is it just?
No, it's just the things
the-
in line
okay,
with it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Well,
Terraria.
done.
You guys ever play that one?
Played
Played what?
tutorial?
No, Terraria.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
Terraria.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, that one and Stardew Valley. Or
Yeah, Stardew
I've got
Valley is a
hours
good
in
one.
those.
I just saw a TikTok about the creation of Stardew Valley. I did not know it was made just by
One
the
dude.
one
That
guy.
dude, yeah.
And he was like, yeah, if I need a computer science portfolio, so I guess I'll just make a game. Fast forward 5 years, and
10
now we have
years.
Stardew Valley, and he's like a quintrillionaire.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know about that last part, but he
You guys
is.
just want to like quit our jobs and make Stardew Valley?
If
Or
we- yeah,
us
like
Stardew Valley?
no, see, because I think what we need to do is we need to figure out a game that like a lot of people love, super chill, because like Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Stardew Valley,
What about Angry Birds, but we name it Happy Birds?
and instead of mad, they're glad.
Yep, bingo. We just
That's the tagline.
change all the colors.
I actually really liked Angry Birds for a very long time. Like more than like. Did you play? There was the pig spin-off. What was it
No.
called?
Ha!
What happened? I wasn't watching.
Artemis says, "A spear's a spear," is what I like to say.
Sure.
No, I
Ooh.
saw
I'll take
Angry
some
Birds, and
crits.
I'm not a big fan of mobile games,
Let's
but
hunt
that's
some dead.
I'm kind of a snob in that.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of mobile games I'll play now, but for whatever reason, I think it was a very, like, dominoes kind of, like, I just like the things falling down. The actual puzzling it out was fine. But getting to watch everything fall down, come on.
Explosions are fun.
Yeah.
I do enjoy explosions.
I
who
got
doesn't?
5 cherries. Is that good?
Probably.
Maybe.
All right.
It seems getting things is pretty good.
Yeah, getting things is usual.
I gotta say, I am impressed, but not quite as impressed with the hairstyles in this game. So we were playing Inquisitor Martyr before,
Yeah.
and we were playing as an assassin, an assassin sniper,
A diplomat.
a diplomat sniper who we very very strong, very good top knot, and Matt and I
Top
both
knots.
tried to pull that off.
I gotta say,
That's right. I
we
recall
did.
that.
top knots are kind of a thing in the 40K.
Now, though, I haven't seen anyone whose hairstyle I think I could pull off. We haven't
You
seen
know,
too many people.
For years,
Fine, I'll talk to people.
for
God.
years, Larry was teasing me about writing the top 5 top
Okay,
knots
actually, I
articles,
could do that. Aries.
and I totally did.
For
Because
what?
he kept bugging me to write. Like every time we'd have a pitch meeting, like, all right, what are we gonna write about this week?
Sure.
He'd be like, you got your top 5 top knots. I got so annoyed because he did this for years.
That's pretty good.
I was like, all right, you know what? Fine. So I did it. Fine. Like one day I was
And it
like,
was
you know
the
what?
biggest article of the year.
It was a big hit, and I was like, I hate top knots so much now.
Your dash creates a
Uh,
blade rift where
yeah.
you start.
You gotta
Yeah.
the Zagreus hair is like, it's like a Super Saiyan. But
Yeah,
forward.
that's
Instead of going up.
it's much. Well, I
it's
was gonna
more-
say it's much more more
Cloud?
cloud stripe. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think? Is it kind of like
I mean,
this?
there's.
All right, Russians, get to work.
Whoa.
Wait, no, I
Whoa.
need to. Yeah, this feels important.
This seems
Survive for 45 seconds.
That's-
All right.
44 seconds.
like blade rift.
Fine,
Create blade
fine.
rift.
Oh, just dash around and chop them up, dog.
Tap, 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 tap.
Watch out for the laser though.
Yeah.
Never.
At least that's how they get you. 27 seconds, Matt. You got 8 hit points.
Yeah, so far so
Six,
good.
6 hit points now.
I'll just stop getting hit.
Do it. Just choose not to lose.
Yeah, it's not that hard. Forehead. Alright, that one didn't count. That's just like to make them think that I'm not gonna win.
Yep.
I could also attack. Ah,
You got a present from Hypnos. You have an extra life.
No, he bought.
I
He
bought
it
that
from here.
at some point.
Oh.
Death defied. You won up.
I did it.
Now collect.
Hey, and hit
Yeah.
points.
And
Uh,
hit points. Yeah.
I feel like I'm crushing this. Like, I know I haven't beaten it or gotten very far, but like, I feel like I'm kind of the best that's ever done it.
Around.
No. I don't know why needlessly defying someone's like setting up of a bit is so funny to me.
It's extremely good.
Like, I know I'm supposed to yes and, but every once in a while a no but is very funny.
Or just a no, not even a butt.
Hard no.
Not even a butt, just
Yeah.
a hard no.
Thank the gods.
Good
Outright,
stuff.
complete and utter denial.
Yeah.
Shutting it down.
Right?
Witches.
I
Shut it.
choose not to engage with this comedy bit.
So, speaking of comedy bits, how are you
Sure.
liking Hades, Matt? What are your
Uh,
impressions of it?
I'm real into this so far. I don't know if it's the sort of game I would play for a long time,
Uh-huh.
but I'm having a fun time for sure. But at least so far, because I like a good roguelike. We were talking about mobile
yeah.
games earlier, and there's a mobile game that I absolutely love called Shattered Pixel Dungeon.
Oh, yeah, I know this game.
It is very good. Highly recommend. Excellent development schedule. Constantly making new content. Cannot speak highly enough. Completely free. And this is very similar in terms of, I mean, not so necessarily like upgrades and all that, but just in terms of like crawling through dungeons, going to rooms, finding new weapons and junk like that. It is very much in that same vein.
Yeah.
But similar to that, like I'll play Pixel Dungeon for like 2 hours and then never touch it for like a month and then come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel like that I would do something similar with this. But I might, if it goes on sale again, I might pick it up just to have.
Yeah. I gotta ask now too. We talked about genres you guys you liked, but other than Elden Ring, is there a genre you don't particularly care for?
Well, I mean, yes, obviously. There's like sports games I just like don't play. I have nothing against them. I just don't play them.
Yeah.
But when
I was thinking sports games is gonna come up,
yeah.
but specifically for me, it's probably hockey games.
Well,
Like,
I feel
I
like
just don't
sports
play 'em.
games is the country music of video games, right?
Ouch. Yeah.
Like
I don't know if
people would be like, "Oh, I like everything except."
Oh yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. I haven't played
And
in so
also
long.
in most sports games, you lose your house, dog, truck, and car,
Yep.
and partner.
Right.
So other than Elden Ring and sports games, are there other ones?
Well, it's funny you mention because we are playing this specifically because last week we were talking somewhat about this,
Yeah.
and I mentioned that I tend to really not like any loot grinder games.
Oh.
And somehow this came up, either you brought it up or Banana Manager or
I
someone
think it
brought
was
it
Banana
up.
Mandrew,
And
because I wasn't here.
And
right, well, yeah, I think it was JR or Banana, I don't remember,
Oh.
but someone brought it up, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'd like Hades because it's like a like I don't like games like Diablo or Hades because they're just loot grinders. And
Right.
both of you were just like, no, you have a fundamental misunderstanding of what that game is. And I was
Yeah.
like, but I'm never wrong. And then we had to really sort of reconcile with my, sort of belief structure. And
Yeah, yeah.
it got pretty
well,
real.
you know,
And
existential icebreakers are kind of the theme of our channel, Matt.
right, that's true. I think Adam might not be aware of this,
Adam
but
might not.
I decided that we should open our first stream with some nice soft-breaker questions, like what's your biggest regret in life?
Yeah.
There
So-
were some other ones I don't remember.
So,
but
but you think this is you're enjoying it, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
something you probably play it and pick it up, put it down kind of game.
right, I mean, even same thing with like Gungeon. Like
Right.
I'll pick that up for a little while.
But what I'm hearing is this could be one in your rotation.
yeah,
For sure.
I can see that.
Got
Yeah.
to focus.
I like, or rather, I don't like. Ooh,
I don't know what this is, but it's glowing.
yeah.
I'll take this one.
Oh, it's
The Dionysus.
It's purple. Oh, I can
Keep
buy more
buying
things.
them. Keep buying
got
them.
a lot
You
of
got the
money.
cash monies.
you got everything.
Yay! I did it.
Sight for sore eyes there.
Yeah. Wait. So JR, what games
Brilliant.
were you about
What
to say?
games don't I like?
Other than Elden Ring and sports
Beyond
games?
the present chamber.
I
Can reckon quite a bit.
I like some sports games. I really like the WrestleMania games.
I guess those are sports games, I
those
suppose.
Those are
I've seen what
way
you do.
more fun than they should be.
You build the ugliest fighter you can.
Yeah,
And do
and
the rock spring entrance.
no, well, also you get like they have because they go all in, so you get to design your own like intro. So you get to like pick your intro music. You get to pick your intro cinematic. And you can make them say things. So like there are words that are like pre-programmed in with a
Right.
wrestler announcer saying things like "now entering from downtown, the one and only," and like one of my friends and I discovered that you can make them say the word Christopher. So
Sure.
we had a wrestler. His name was John Christopher. And then some other thing to end it all off. But no, those are amazing. They're so much fun. The controls are awful, but like it's so much fun to play the game. It doesn't matter, like.
One of the only things I really know about
Good to go.
those games comes from the McElroy family
Monster Factory? Yeah.
But they're all very good.
It's all extremely good in that way. Yes.
Yeah.
So
One more time.
some sports games I do like. I love NBA Jam.
Sure.
Crash
And
See, I like those type of sports games where it's like over the top because those games are like they're more arcadey.
They're
than they
bridging
are.
the gap between sports
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
real games.
Like NBA, NFL Blitz, like Blitz, whatever. You remember that one?
Uh, No.
Is NFL Blitz or something like that, where like it's the same thing. It's like NBA Jam but for football.
Gotcha.
And
It
like,
sounds, I know I've heard of
Yeah.
it, but I don't know anything about it.
ridiculously over the top. Not the realism of Madden, but like
Sure.
the cartooniness of like you know Crash Bandicoot. You know.
Ooh, I like your new dash power.
This does seem fun.
So I will say I kind of don't like walking simulators. There are some good ones in there, but like
Gone Home.
yeah, Gone Home, the Stanley Parable.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those kinds of games.
yeah.
But you just said you like story over.
I
Yeah,
do.
Stanley Parable's definitely a different kind of.
But I like to have fun. I like it to still be like a
You like
game.
it to still
It's
be
not
a
an
game.
engaging
I-
game, for sure.
I got so mad at Bioshock, but especially Bioshock Infinite. Like I did not like.
Really?
Well, because you play the game and then you get to the end and it's just like, oh well, if I wanted to watch your TED talk about what a video game is and how narrative agency is a lie, I would have gone to YouTube and saved myself time.
Yeah.
And also, it wasn't very fun to play. Like
Specifically Infinite?
specifically Infinite, yeah.
Out of all the Bioshock games, I remember Infinite the least.
I didn't like it. I thought it was just so masturbatory by the end of it.
Yeah.
I can see that.
But I liked Bioshock the first one.
Dash is awesome.
Yeah, Dash is
Yeah,
really sweet.
it does seem pretty good. There's a little bit of stun effect in there.
I am not a fan of. Okay, I like the Telltale Games studio and the style and everything of it. I like the narrative way they're going with the storytelling, but I don't like playing those games
Maybe this is really good.
because it just, it's like you're saying about Bioshock, where you're just
Yeah.
like, it's a cinematic experience, but that's not why I sit down to play video games in terms of like,
Yeah,
I want to do something other than a quick time event.
One of the best
And,
ones.
like pick a dialogue.
One of the best Telltale Games ones was their Borderlands ones.
Yeah.
Because you could do other things. Oh God, that one.
Tales
Also,
from the Borderlands.
yeah, it's good. That's good times. If you
Yeah.
if you ever can play them,
Yeah.
that's like well worth checking out.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my special.
That's the Y. Yeah,
Maybe.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I feel bad too because like I know Telltale like closed up because
Yeah.
they didn't sell very well.
Well,
but-
no, they didn't. They and weren't paying people either.
Oh well, there you go. But yeah, it's just like those games, and I think honestly the Twitch games killed it because
Mhm.
like you could just watch your favorite streamer play it. They're probably gonna pick the same thing you would have anyway, right?
I mean,
So-
it's funny actually. That yes, almost certainly. Like
I hadn't really thought about that, but that makes sense.
almost nobody was a renegade in Mass Effect, for instance.
Right.
And like in Baldur's Gate 3, almost nobody plays evil. You know, like
Yeah.
for all the like incentives that they give you to do that stuff in the game.
Yep.
There's just people don't pick them.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
one.
Any morality choice, I always be like, I'm gonna be a chaotic neutral jerk who's only in for himself. But
And
like,
then
I'm
you
gonna
don't.
help everyone.
Yeah, and then you run across an
obviously.
NPC you like, and you're like, I guess I'm gonna help. It doesn't help that like a lot of those things are like you can choose this or
murder this puppy.
murder this puppy.
Right.
And once you do it, you're locked into that path, and there's no other options. You can't be like, I'm gonna help you, but because I like you, not because I
Yeah.
believe in the rules. You know.
I would love a game with more morality choices that were like, I will help you, or I will help you and you have to pay me, but then in doing so, like, there's a result to people knowing that I'm like a mercenary. They're like, oh, I don't
Right.
trust you because someone else might just sell your services.
I feel like there was it a Baldur's Gate or something like that where
It might have been.
some of the
Oh, we have more viewers.
Some of
Hello
the-
from
Hey,
Market
friends.
Mackenzie. Hey.
some of the dialogue options were kind of like that, where it kind of you could read in between the lines a little bit. It's like when you would select the dialogue option, it was like, you know, I'm doing this for free, but I don't know. I'm trying to remember if there was a game like that.
If you're just joining us, we're playing through Hades, a game where you...
I mean, through is a strong word.
we're playing in Hades.
Yes.
A game where you have all kinds of cool abilities, But the main draw of it is there are some real hot Greek gods that you get to talk to, and
But Matt
maybe
is not
befriend
I've
or
not
date.
really been down there.
But Matt is refusing any and all of it.
Yeah.
You'll see in a minute.
But
this
luckily, this thing is not attacking me.
Yeah, you won.
Yeah.
That was easy.
So
So,
this
for
is also
instance,
Matt's
here's-
first playthrough, by the
Here's
way.
Aphrodite, goddess
Yeah,
of
I
love.
don't know how much we can really show Aphrodite.
It's all
Oh,
covered up.
it's fine. Everything's covered up. It's fine by Twitch.
Yeah, there's
Heartbreak
no nips on
Flourish?
Twitch, so we're good.
No, there's
special-
one
I'm
right
not-
there.
When foes are
It's
slain.
male presenting though.
Yeah,
we're
but
playing hot Zagreus, the son of Hades.
Yep.
I can kind of do my hair that way, but it's too long.
there you go.
Are those things dying? Like, am I real strong?
Yeah, you're real
You're hitting
strong.
pretty
I'm real strong. Look at that. They used to take like 1,000,000 hits.
You're a strong boy.
I guess so.
Throw your special out. See what that does.
Oh yeah. Oh right, because it like chains. Yeah.
That was it. You might want to get it back.
You might want to get it back.
Is that
Dude,
really it?
don't you pull it?
There
Oh,
you
okay.
go. That was the one. Yay.
Yeah,
All right, maybe.
that seems better. I don't know. I mean, you're
This
late
feels
to do it.
rude. Like I know I'm killing them, but like this feels like a rude way to do.
Wow, you're hitting all three of them now.
Yeah,
'cause
and they're
it
all hitting
chains.
you. But your dash is
But
still
your dash
way
is
better.
really
It,
strong.
it does seem pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh wait, right button
Right button.
or bumper.
I
I still R1, R2, L1, L2. Like that's
has-
never going to leave my brain.
Okay,
Sure.
speaking of hot NPCs and dating, what video game has the best romance?
Stardew Valley.
Why do you say that, Adam?
Because it's the only game that like rewards you for actually taking the time to actually build a relationship with the character before you just like, marry them or whatever.
And the or whatever.
Or whatever, like the Mass Effect style, where like
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
what I
banging
was thinking.
everybody. Mass Effect's.
I like it in The Sims because you can just high five them until they want to marry you.
Oh, nice.
That's how it works in real life too.
I mean, that's-
you know that.
That's what I've been doing wrong. Just gotta
That
go
how it works?
high fiving until they want to have sex with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
No, not that part. This is the
Oh,
very
sorry,
part.
sorry. Woohoo.
No, the woohoo and yeah.
Ah,
Oh, you almost died.
never.
I really like the romance in
Oh, I need
Cyberpunk because it is surprising. Well, I've only seen one, but it's surprisingly well written.
Spoiler. Which one did you?
Judy Alvarez.
Okay, yeah.
Because you go scuba diving and you link your brains together.
Whoa.
Oh, that sounds very intimate.
It's extremely. It's so cool.
How are those two things linked, though?
So
Cybernetically.
Cyberpunk has this thing called brain dance where you
Sure.
record your emotions and your experiences. So it's like instead of a movie actor portraying a character, the people watch and experience what you experience.
Yeah.
Everything from like getting in a fight to robbing a convenience store to like
Okay.
um,
So it's like The Matrix, but with people memories.
yes, but with
Instead of
people
made
memories.
up ones.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And you watch them like you would a movie. Like, oh, I'm gonna go watch the awkward dinner conversation. Or
Okay, so
whatever.
it's like Twitch.
Yeah, it's like Twitch. It's like Twitch, but even more so.
Gotcha.
It's like Twitch, but way more woohoo.
Wow. Even more?
Do that
Yeah.
one. Do that one. Yeah.
This does feel
yeah,
good.
that does feel good.
Dash it up.
But so Judy is a character who's like a brain dance editor, and she's like, hey, I just want to think
upgrade the title dash again.
our brains
It's
together.
gonna be so good.
It's gonna be very good.
Oops. No, that was my.
Hey Zeus. Hey Zeus, how's it going? Thunder.
Don't replace
Thunder
your
Daddy.
dash. That's the trick here. Make
Where
sure-
would it say that it
I
would?
don't know.
Got it. Your chain lightning bounce.
That one.
Yeah, that seems fine. And I can't afford a key. Bye.
Yeah. So Judy was your romance option.
Yeah, and it was a great time. Ooh, okay, time to test it out.
Yeah.
You are again.
I don't know
dashing.
if I've really played too many games with romance options.
I'm sure he'd welcome.
But it was funny that you were mentioning earlier that you like games with a good story, because I have routinely said that I as evidenced by my gameplay here, super do not care about the story of games that I play.
Right.
I watch movies to have stories, and I play games to mash buttons.
And oh,
I was really hoping my dash would sort of carry me, but it does not appear
looks
to
like
be
a
the case.
shield. Maybe if once you kill those dudes.
Oh God! Oh Jesus!
There's the bullet hell. No, not Jesus. It's,
yeah,
it's
sorry.
Zacharias.
Oh.
I see what you did there.
This seems bad.
Bullet time.
Stop chasing me.
That's their job.
Oh,
Oof.
you died again.
Makes help.
That was good though.
Yeah. Good run, Matt.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to try?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay.
Jared's going
The controller's sweaty.
Well, you know,
I got a little into it.
because you are a literal sweaty tryhard.
I'm a very sweaty guy. Like, you can see my hands are glistening.
in. They are.
Like,
It's kind of gross.
there's not a whole. I actually bought a product which is named the worst thing in the world, and it is called Gamer Goo.
That is the worst
It
thing.
is
in the
the
world.
That's
worst.
not a good naming.
It's the worst thing anything has ever been named, and it's basically deodorant for your palms.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't even work that way, which is really upsetting.
Especially
Because
you
now
bought
I
something
have
called
Gamer Goo on my desk, and I don't have a use for it, so it's just sitting there. But it feels like I can't throw it away. Although I am also concerned maybe I'm just too powerful.
You're too powerful.
I just like that you can pet this dog basically
Over and over?
a number of times.
You better gift him.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to.
You're like,
my gifts! I collected those for Hypnos.
too bad.
Oh,
That is a very fun art style for a dog.
that is a very fun art. Ooh, an old spiked collar.
Is that like thorns?
I don't know.
It's a new keepsake.
Oh, are we actually gonna? I guess we're gonna meet people now, huh?
Yeah. There's a kid. Oh, we met Achilles.
Did we? Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, also
Now you're getting the codex, which is a button that Matt never pressed.
now
See, look,
I can
there's
drink my
there's
coffee.
this giant glowing exclamation mark that you never.
I did not even
And we're
notice
not
that.
going to.
I didn't notice it until just now.
Yep.
I'm going to keep.
I
your tradition alive.
I had seen the big desk.
It says go lie down. I think you're supposed to rest. But
Well-
you're just going to keep going.
Yeah. Why would I go lie down
I
when
don't know.
I could go
Instead, go fight guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does
Rest?
say go lie down. No.
Yeah.
No good.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm not even gonna go check the display case.
I'm just a sign. I can't stop you.
You can't tell me what to do.
I'll show ye.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
okay.
like a Hermes. something.
Yeah, I like Hermes. Did you know that Hermes
Yes.
is okay? Good.
What a cutie.
Wow. Yeah, he's super cute. Look at his wings.
Wait, I know, but they don't. They might not. know.
Right, yeah. Why don't you inform the rest of us something about Hermes?
Well, that Hermes is where a lot of like quote unquote modern occult comes from.
Really?
Yeah.
In what
So
way?
like, have you ever heard the term like a hermetic magician or whatever?
Yeah,
I've heard Hermetic study.
Yeah, that is all about
You know what? That makes sense.
Hermes Trismegistus, which was I think Aleister Crowley, who was like, hey, actually, all of the stuff that I know comes from Hermes, probably maybe.
I have a bunch of mythology books that this is making me want to dig back through because they're fun stories. Like I really like mythology, religious stories.
Mhm.
Sure, yeah.
They're all very cool. I have a book on. I picked it up at a Goodwill outlet. What are they called? Is it an outlet? That
Sure.
doesn't feel like the right word.
Goodwill store.
But it was no. It's one of the Goodwill stores where they just like dump everything into these like huge bins, and it's just like, yeah, every piece of clothing is $1. Just like whatever it is, I don't
Yeah.
care. It's all $1. So they did the same thing for
Wow.
book. And I found a book on Native American folklore and stories. I mean, it's purple. You got to get the purple one.
Yeah, you want
You
that.
have to get the purple
That
one.
Looked.
Well,
But-
my weapon can too, but I guess there's only a chance it does. That's
But it's purple.
I got it.
Okay.
You got the
I got the purple.
Okay.
It's okay.
You gotta get the purples, or Matt has a free
Okay.
pass.
This is good.
Just braid your hair or put it in a top knot again.
I have made a for real effort to do like a
That's bad,
thick
Jared.
braid, but I don't have the manual dexterity to make it work. What are you doing?
He's
there,
got to
bud?
be in range of
I
the
have to
receiver.
be in range of
Oh,
the
do you want me to
Otherwise,
like, pull the laptop closer?
I think you should switch sheets. That might be better.
You can switch if you want.
Yeah,
you want
we
to
may as well.
take the
The hot
the
seat.
gamer
I was
chair.
gonna say the golden throne, but it's not quite gold.
Not gold.
And
hot
an
seat.
orange throne sounds like a weird.
Well, honestly, golden throne kind of sounds like a toilet.
Well,
It
it's
does.
what the emperor sits on.
That is also true, but it also sounds like a toilet. It doesn't not sound like a toilet.
It does. I mean, throne is for sure toilet, like in 90% of cases.
Yeah. The royal throne.
I've been learning a whole lot of 40k lore
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
because minor spoilers for something that we're doing.
Yeah.
We're making a bunch of Alexa Kanan videos. No, it's okay. You'd fight it.
Yep.
So I've been listening to hours upon hours of 40k lore, and
Yeah.
I knew there was a lot, but like
And now
there's a lot. Like there's a lot.
spin to win.
Nope.
No, that was a spin. You just have to do more of them.
Yeah.
Oh god!
Holy crap!
Oh jeez! Don't let that happen
That
again.
was bad, JR.
That was bad.
I have a firm belief
Is due for a little
that
maintenance.
charge attacks in every game are never worth it.
Nope, never.
I've never seen a charge attack that seems
I think you're right.
worth the cost.
I regret it. I regret it
Oh,
all
no.
instantly.
I have.
Like in what?
I mean, in different games, but in Lost Ark, there's several charging attacks that are amazing.
Okay. Because I was gonna say
What?
it blinks out every once in a while.
To be fair, though, that's because like the targets aren't paying attention or not moving. So
Okay,
If
if
you're-
you're
if you
doing like an
value-
assassination build
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
that's different.
if you're talking about like charge up attacks for general
Like
mob clearing,
like Metroid, Legend of Zelda,
sure.
those are the two.
At least got the.
Oh,
spin.
Hypnos-
Yeah,
Then
no,
we
and
were-
even those are not good.
Real quick, important. I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw, but Hypno said we were tasty.
Oh, well, that's fun. I'm glad Hypnos gave us a little taste.
Romance achieved.
I mean, I know how all of my very good friends taste, and it's not great.
It's not. It's kind of salty.
Oh,
Again.
Yeah, well, don't worry, we're not very good
Nice.
friends.
no. it's
You
not
would
that.
know.
It's not that. I was just thinking, how did you do that? But then I don't want to know.
Oh, I licked them.
Yeah, don't you lick your friends?
That's how you know they're your very good friends.
My call
What
makes
is
me
call?
search
Is that like when you like pull it back?
right
No.
trigger. Huh.
That's a new ability.
Oh.
Beck and call.
Do it.
See that thing at the bottom
Right trigger.
that was on fire?
We need to change the resolution of the TV, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll do that next time.
Next time.
Or we'll
But it builds up over time. It's like a ultimate attack.
You're an ultimate attack.
Neat.
I am ultimate attack. See,
What was the
it's very
first game
small.
you ever got really into?
Final Fantasy VI.
6. Interesting.
Which would have been 3?
Well, I guess
Right.
no, that's not true.
3-6?
That's not true. That's the first one that I remember like staying up till 5 a.m. I think the first one I really ever got into
Right, like
was
Super Mario Brothers or whatever.
Super
but like,
Mario
what was the first
3.
game that like was yours to like
Uh,
really get into?
I mean Super Mario 3.
Really?
Yeah, I remember coming home from summer camp and my parents had bought it and it was like just the best. Like Mario was in the raccoon leaf
Mm-hmm.
or wearing the raccoon suit and I was just like, this is so cool. I have this game now.
I recall because I was looking for more like in tween years, but I guess I didn't specify, so it doesn't matter. But I remember when I would have been like 6, maybe. Like 'cause I had a babysitter, and I vaguely remember his name was Jeremy. And I remember him showing me some of the secret bushes you can burn in the original Legend of Zelda, not Link to the Past.
Yeah.
And there's the one You go up towards the ocean, and then there's the corner of the forest. On that corner there, and then on the next screen over, it's like four from the right side of the screen. You burn that one, and those two bushes have been burned into my memory, all thanks to Jeremy the babysitter.
There you go.
And I feel like I
Nice.
will always love Legend of Zelda from
Because of
that
that?
point on, because of Jeremy the babysitter.
Makes sense.
It's man, I remember playing through God, what
Gex?
yes. I met Gex
Oh
in
my
real
God.
life.
I mean, I knew where you were going. No, what were you gonna say?
No, so Final Fantasy VI was like the first game that really like
Mhm.
kind of changed the way I thought about games and stuff.
Was
and
that your first RPG?
that was my first RPG.
Mine was 7.
I played a lot of JRPGs after that, of like real weird, not weird ones, but like slightly more obscure ones.
Your Dragon Quests and the like.
No, so like The Secret of Evermore and The Illusion of Gaia,
Yeah.
and
What's the third one?
God,
Terra
Brain.
Enigma.
Oh no, I never played that, but I did
It's
play.
in that same
Yeah.
family of games.
Oh, that's a lot of.
I think, right? Illusion of Gaia, Terra Enigma, and what's the third one?
Secret of Mana?
No, it's similar title but different name.
It's not Secret.
No,
of
it's the one
Evermore.
you just said.
Yeah,
Evermore.
Secret of Evermore.
Oh, yeah, Evermore.
Gotcha.
Right, I think Evermore, Gaia, and Terra Enigma, I think, are in the same series. But I
don't
might be
think
getting
they
myself confused. You know what? I have the entire compendium of human knowledge. Let me look it up real quick.
Look it up.
Because I know Super Nintendo is probably my favorite system, and I feel like I have a pretty good knowledge
Yeah.
of it.
Mine now.
Evermore by Taylor Swift. Is that,
Yeah,
is that
Evermore
what you
by
mean?
one?
Taylor Swift. No, so in Secret of Evermore, you play. Oh, well,
You play
Get the food.
As-
Get the milk back.
composer Jeremy Sewell
yeah,
or designer Doug Smith.
no.
Oh. Maybe I don't know this one.
You play a boy and his dog going through different like genres of stories and movies, and it's pretty great because like your dog changes as you level up.
That's fun.
It's extremely fun. You wouldn't think it would. Like at one point, your dog is like a cyber robo dog, and they're little toasters. Like it's like a little dog toaster, and on the back, you get like every now and then toast will pop up, and it's just such an incredible thing.
Soul Blazer. That's what I was.
Soul Blazer.
I
yeah.
was way off. Samsonite.
Oh, all
Oh,
right.
just die. Oh, you're okay.
You're back. Do it.
See, my problem is I get greedy.
The one thing, as much griping as I was doing about Elden Ring earlier, it has really taught me a lot about patience in these kinds of battles. Of just like, all I need is one more hit. If I just go, I can get that one last hit. Oh no, I die. Do that 30 times, and sometimes you learn your lesson.
Yeah.
Not all.
This game in particular, because it really is a game about attrition.
Mhm.
Because of you guys haven't even cleared the first zone yet,
Right.
and there's
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, when I played, like, Slay the Spire, like, any kind of roguelike has a learning curve to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you'll play the first level or stage or rank or whatever, like, 100 times. Then
Yeah.
finally you'll get to the next one, and then the first level or whatever becomes like an absolute breeze. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's the progression with all of these
The way
kinds of
this
games.
the way this game plays out is like, again, Matt, you started getting further and further and further. Eventually, you got to the Meg fight, right?
Right.
So it's that's how this game goes. Is you just the more you play it, the better you get at it. There's like a real sense of like personally you get better. So
Right.
there's a sense of accomplishment with that. And then eventually, like you start clearing runs without getting hit.
Sure.
I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, no, I believe
you
it.
go through and like you're like, oh, they didn't even touch me that round. Wow, I got to the boss and I beat the boss. And then the next zone opens up and it's like, okay,
Right.
One more chamber.
now to do that all again.
I've been playing a lot of this board game, Tiny Epic Dungeons.
Oh, I know that game.
It's a lot of fun. I love the Tiny Epic series.
Yeah.
But Tiny Epic Dungeons is very good.
On the Tabletop Spotlight.
Did we?
I think so.
Maybe. And it is very like it is also a roguelike. You're building out your dungeon, and each room has like a trap or a monster or whatever. Mm-hmm. And my first game I won, found out I cheated accidentally.
As you do.
Which, happens a lot in board games. And then after I learned how to play correctly, lost over and over and over. Mm-hmm. But last night, I finally actually beat the boss again for realsies.
Without cheating.
Without cheating.
Nice.
So I think I will be getting better. Because it's just set up on my coffee table. So I just have like YouTube or Twitch on my TV. And I'm just playing this as I go. It is a great way to spend a Sunday. And that's been my routine for the last month or so.
Nice.
It's a lot of fun.
How late are we streaming again?
I don't know.
Well, we
Time-
should probably start.
dang.
Yeah, let's
Time flies.
wondering.
Who knew? I had no idea. Yeah, okay, we can wrap it up.
let's wrap it up.
I don't know. I was like,
No,
we're on a phone today?
I 100%
cool
did
with
not
it.
even
We were
notice.
just having a good time. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining us, folks.
Hold on, let me I can.
Oh yeah, I guess you
Who's
can
us
swoosh us
over?
back.
I think maybe. No, I lost. Okay, wait.
Matt?
Yeah.
Yay!
Hey.
That
we're
should
back.
do it. It's gonna be
Thanks for
fun.
joining us. I'm JR.
And I'm Matt.
I'm Adam.
And we are Bella Blah Souls. We're going to be streaming more. Next week, we're going to be playing more video games.
Yeah.
We'll be back here on Tuesday.
And if you've got some recommendations.
Is it Tuesday?
Yes,
Tuesday?
it's Tuesday.
Okay. No, I mean today is Tuesday, but are
Today
we
is
going to
Tuesday.
continue streaming on Tuesday?
That's the plan.
Okay, all right. We will continue streaming on Tuesday.
So we'll be back next Tuesday.
And
thanks to Banana Mandrew for recommending
yeah,
this one.
no, absolutely.
Give him a shout out. Matt enjoyed it mostly.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah.
For sure.
We're just kind of trying things out, seeing what feels good and fun for us and what seems to resonate with you all.
And
You are.
to that point, we're going to have this conversation offline, but why not? So I think the general idea is that we'll each pick a game once per week.
And then
So who wants
you
to
get
go
decide
next?
one.
Right, and then we'll let the viewers pick. And then when we get popular, it'll be subscriber only. So get in now before we're popular
Yeah.
and get your game played. But who wants to go next week?
We'll figure that out.
Okay, we'll figure that out later.
We'll figure that
Yeah,
out.
we should wrap up. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Mhm.
We'll talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.